Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is my first installment into the Runescape YouTube community. Hope you guys like it. I mean, I don't really have a plan for this. I'm just kind of going off the cuff, so you guys can watch me make sapphire necklaces while I talk. I've been playing Scape for about a year and a half. 2 accounts. One is my members account, obviously. I'm smithing in Edgeville, so it has to be members. And my other account is free to play, which I pretty much just use for wealthy PvP, which is freaking awesome. I love PvP in the wilderness. And free to play, it is one of the funnest things to do. If you haven't tried it, I recommend you do. But yeah, I mean, this is just a start to hopefully a very long line of videos. I don't really have a set, like theme for a series or anything like that. I'm just, man, I play RuneScape a lot. I've been playing for about a year and a half. Love the game, so I figured, why not put a few videos on YouTube about it. Yeah, and that's pretty much about it. As you guys can tell, I'm crafting. I am level 72 crafting, which means I rather enjoy crafting. I mean, it's a pretty diverse skill. It's kind of hard to get bored with crafting, considering there's so many ways to do it, to level the skill. So it's one of the skills that I actually dedicate some time to every day. I mean, at least 30 minutes a day. So, hopefully crafting will be one of my first 99s, hopefully. Just to give you guys a look at my stats, I mean, I'm not maxed. Obviously, I only have 72 crafting. I don't have I'm not rocking, like any, god armors or anything like that. I'm just an average player on RuneScape. Like, hopefully most of you guys are trying to find my way through the game, and make a little money at the same time. But make a little money while I train my skills at the same time. Like, I'll show you guys my levels. I mean, my combat stats are not impressive at all. My free-to-play skills are pretty good because I'm out free-to-play for a year, almost a year and a half. I've only been members for about 2 months, maybe 2.5. So, I mean, it was just something that, I thought I'd try out. I mean, I actually need to get back to my free-to-play skills because I have been neglecting them for the most part since I've been in members. Like, I mean, I've been there for about, like I said, about 2 months, 2.5 months, and I already have 70 farming, which is pretty good. I mean, at least in my opinion anyway, that's pretty good to have that level of farming in such a short time and actually make money from farming. Most people think that farming is a skill that incurs a loss. That is not the case. I get pretty good XP and pretty good profit, and not from selling herbs like most people think that's the only way to make money from farming. I keep all the herbs that I grow to use them for herb lore. As you guys can tell by my stats that I am a skiller first, combat second. So most of the money I make is from finished products, as in these sapphire necklaces that I'm crafting right now. I'm not the kind of guy that just sells. I don't go, PVM and then sell all my drops. I actually use my drops to progress in my skills so that I don't have to buy so many things from the GE. I try to go to the GE as least as possible because I mean the GE is a beautiful thing, but I mean there's so many other ways to gather resources. I mean that's what the game was designed for. Like, people get bored with skills, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they tell you, it's a loss, it's this, it's that. It's probably because they bought their way to whatever level that they're at for the most part. And that is what's probably gonna make you not want to train that skill anymore. Like, I don't believe in power leveling. I don't really believe in rushing. Because, I mean, if you do anything for about an hour and a half, 2 hours a day for about a month, you're probably gonna hate doing it. And that's the number one reason why I don't rush skills, because I don't want to hate any skill. Like, I actually enjoy all the skill, with the exception of fire making. Fire making kind of sucks and is boring as all get out, but I do need it for some quests. I mean, I'm a long way away as far as quests go. I think I have like over 150 quests still to do. Like, I'm not sure how many they have on the game, but I probably have over 3/4 of them left to do. I probably have about 70 quest points, and I mean, that's being generous. I mean, this is see, you know what? I do have a name for this series. I'm gonna call it the Average Scaper, which most of you guys are. I mean, everybody isn't maxed. Everybody doesn't have a comp cape. Everybody doesn't have, you know, 5 or 6.99. I mean, most of us that play the game are just average players that are getting into it and trying to enjoy the game for pretty much what it is. I mean, I'm pretty much solo. I don't have a friends list to speak of. Most of the people on my friends list are people that I've met like in the game here recently, over like the last week, with the exception of the top 2. I actually know those 2, but they do not play anymore. And the other 3 guys, I mean, I don't even really talk to anymore. I mean, you know, a little quick message here, see what they're up to, and that is about it. So if you haven't noticed, I didn't have it up there, but my name is Black Rat. So if you can find me in game, I'm normally on World 2, 59, or 52 on my members account. I mean World 1, World 59, or 52 on my members account, and then on my free-to-play account, I'm known as Mortis Blacks, and I'm always on World 33, obviously the free-to-play PvP world in the wilderness. So I mean, if you guys see me out there, you know, say what's up, and see, we have some fun together, man. Do a little training, do a little skilling, do a little killing, and enjoy the game. Look at this guy running around and dragging on, but he's like the same combat level as I am, and I don't have like anything but like dragon plate legs, which sucks so hard. But anyway, I mean, I don't have like a massive bank or anything like that. I mean, just about everything in my bank revolves around skilling in some shape, form, or fashion. So I mean, if you're looking for videos on, you know, how to make $1 million in an hour, or, you know, $2 million in an hour, this is not the channel that you want to tune into. I do plan on making some money making guides, but it's gonna be guides for the everyday player, man. They're not gonna really have many requirements. I mean, just stuff that you could do, you know, take an hour or 2 out your day, and, you know, I mean, make a little cash on the game, because I mean, that's what all of us desire for the most part. You know, everybody wants to have that massive cash stack in their bank when they don't say go to their bank. You see, you know, 200 mil or, you know, $1 billion in your bank, and you're like, oh yeah, I got all that money, all that GP. But I mean, unless you're like members and you plan on buying like everything that you need, you don't really need that much money, because I mean, everything can be acquired from a drop. For the most part, everything can be acquired from a drop, from a monster, or it can be gathered. So I mean, that's what I pretty much focus on. So, you know, I'll kind of be showing you guys, like, you know, man, what monsters to kill to get, you know, what items, you know, how can you use those items to help you gain some XP and, you know, make a little cash at the same time. So I mean, everything I do revolves around high alchemy now. How people still don't use it is beyond me, but, you know, whatever, we'll cover that in other videos. So for right now, I mean, signing off. Again, my name is Black Rat, aka Mortis Blacks. If you see me, shout me and holler. Like the video, you know, give it a thumbs up, and, you know, leave a comment, man. Let me know how I'm doing. This is my first shot, like I said, so it's a little rough, but looking to get better in the future. As always, peace and be good.